Yep, we're in for a real treat this video, guys. Up until the beginning of last year, I was very dedicated to a series on my channel called Shocking Shark Films. The series centered around really terrible shark movies, and believe you me, there's a lot of them out there. I don't really know why I stopped making these reviews as much exactly. I think making them as often as I did got stale quickly, and I just became more interested in reviewing other kinds of media instead. I've decided that I should review some more so bad they're good shark movies this year, however, but keep them more spread out so that they don't become repetitive. Anyways, without further ado, on with the review.
Polos is life, 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 sleep all night and then Polos is life.
A couple of years ago, I reviewed the infamous Jurassic Shark, and just as I had expected, it was bloody terrible. Little did I know, in the same year that my review came out, a sequel was made. A terrible sequel that we're going to be discussing today, of course. Uh-oh. This logo is not a good sign. Starting off strong with the red flags I see. And what is this graphic? Is this a school PowerPoint where they put Bart Simpson in the corner for no reason? Okay, how far have we gotten into this movie? 40 seconds in? This is not okay. Like, the first Jurassic Shark movie was bad too, but they've really lowered the bar here. You filmmaking guys need to have some more confidence in yourselves. Don't overdo it with the so bad it's good crap. So this dinosaur is just strolling along and minding his own business, when this rude ass shark, I assume that it's a megalodon like in the last movie, comes over and munches him. Some of the shots aren't so terrible. Like the dinosaur walking here is clearly superimposed, but the animation is okay. Other than that, the pacing is way too fast and it's so cheaply done, I could literally make the same sequence right now. We get some opening credits that are mostly stock footage and... hang on, this is a really familiar location. Oh dear. So this lady goes swimming and is eaten by the titular Jurassic Shark. This guy's cleaning the dock and...
Hey Barry!
What are you doing in this movie? I really don't like how familiar this all is. I'll discuss this in more detail later. Anyways, this character called Milt shows off a new camera that he got to his friend, Barry, before they get told off by Barry's weird sailor boss. The boss goes to have a drink on the docks and I was expecting him to get eaten by the shark, but he doesn't. Good subversion, I guess. Do I even need to add anything? This is Jaws 3D level shark effects. Not that I was expecting anything amazing, but I'm really not impressed. Why does it sound all weird and metallic too? What's up with that? These two characters named Dodds and Parks report about the shark's activity to their boss. They seem to be working for an oil company that doesn't want to get in trouble with the government for harming a shark with their drilling. Two builder-looking guys who I suspect are working for the same company ogle some stock footage women in bikinis. The music is literally that royalty-free music that YouTubers would use when they made an innuendo in the early 2010s. Talk about tasteless.
That's where we should be right now. Them, enjoying the sun instead of baking it.
They're 19, we're in our 40s.
Okay, swiftly moving on. After this absolutely riveting dialogue about how these stock footage ladies are out of their league, They talk about how the drill being used is very large as the shark swims around. We then get the exact same plot point that pisses off the shark that was used in the last movie.
I've never seen a drill the size of the one they're using. So why is the bore the ocean bottom with a thick gauge like that?
You drilled too deep!
We cut back to Barry and the shark jumps up and scares him, but his boss doesn't believe him. Duh, this is a horrible quote-unquote horror movie. Our buddy Milt from earlier then uses his new camera to take photos of the reoccurring stock footage women with some shitty camera filters over it. Here's a recreation of my reaction to this scene.
Time to test this baby out.
Oh my lord! Are we supposed to like this guy? What a weirdo! I don't think I have to elaborate on why this is immoral. The sequence also goes on for way too long. 2 minutes and 23 seconds by my count. I did the maths and apparently that's approximately 3% of the movie's runtime, aka way too much of it. Some news reporter shows up at the docks where Milt is showing off his photos to Barry, and she and the camera guy argue with Barry's boss. I've noticed that there are usually news reporters with one camera guy in these movies. It's somewhat of a trope. They were reporting about a missing painting that was stolen by some thieves, a plot point from the original movie. Barry elaborates on how he saw them in the area, even though this location looks completely different to the one in the first movie. Some woman goes out onto the beach and is attacked by the shark, the water turning red like this is Exodus or something. This is the exact same sequence as the one earlier, it's just longer. I suppose that they were trying to fill in the runtime or something. More goddamn stock footage plays and it's starting to irritate me. As much as I shit on sharksploitation films, at least stuff like Three-Headed Shark Attack used much more original footage. The builders from earlier argue about whether a prehistoric shark could have survived until now, and I'm kinda confused about the plot between this and the original. Again, I'll expand on what I mean later. Milt and Barry steal a boat, and while his boss inspects the mess they left behind, he falls into the water and is eaten by our sharky villain. See, I knew he was gonna bite it. I guess you could say the filmmakers were baiting us. Okay, I'll stop. While searching for the painting in the water, Barry and Milt's boat breaks down and catches fire, and while trying to escape from the burning wreck, the shark attacks both of them. An undeniable shark puppet bites the drill and breaks it, meaning our builder characters have to escape the rig and reach an island. The island our group from the last film was stranded on. Dodds and Parks go to take down the beast and find the remains of the boat. Very convincing. I thought that it was on fire for real. However, their boss was killed off screen, so the pair now have to take the shark down via their own accord. Very dramatic movie, I'm at the edge of my seat. On the island, one of the builders goes to drink stagnant water, and as you can imagine, the shark approaches, even though it's basically a pond and the water is evidently 2 inches deep. This thing is supposed to be 60 to 70 feet long, are you serious? The builders are then joined on the island by Dodds and Parks, and they try and fail to kill the shark by filling it with lead. The two pairs meet up, and Dodds and Parks take a leaf out of the previous villain's books, using the builder guys as bait. The wound she makes to draw the shark out is so fake, it's just jam or something on top of the skin. It doesn't go according to plan though, because the shark jumps out of the water and eats Dodds in a similar fashion to the pigtailed lady's death in the last movie. It then knocks Parks out. The death looks really sloppy and lazy, but at least it's not a cutaway this time. As Parks has a boat, they decide to take care of her instead of just killing her. Thankfully, the boat that they're looking for has explosives in it. Why didn't they just use those then? Instead of bullets? You know, just to be safe? They could have at least brought them. The group hears a strange again, metallic sound in the distance, and they follow it to some eggs that the shark laid. The excuse they give is that it's part reptile, which is just, okay movie, whatever you say. They smash them to pieces, which makes the shark even more pissed off. On the boat, Park holds the two men hostage so that they can kill the shark. She shoots one of them while the shark arrives, but she is immediately eaten by it, the shark swallowing the explosives as well. Our gallant heroes shoot it, causing it to explode like in the Jaws movies. They even throw in a cheesy one-liner.
You're extinct!
To be honest, I do love reviewing these horrible movies deep down. I even posted a meme about it.
Hey, stop! Why?
As much as I criticize them in terms of actual filmmaking and make jokes at the genre's expense, there's definitely a charm to these so bad it's good movies. I don't doubt that the people making these movies go out of their way to appeal to fans of such movies either. I'm definitely going to be reviewing some more in the near future, and I really hope you guys swim along for the ride. I did allude to this earlier, but one of the builder guys, Dodds and Parks, as well as Milt, are all played by actors that also feature in the film Sharkula, a movie that I reviewed last year. The builder guy plays Dracula, Parks plays Mina, and Dodds and Milt play two friends called John and Arthur. Parks is noticeably trying not to laugh through her lines in both movies as well.
I'm the one with a gun. I'm the one calling the shots.
Along with sharing cast members, locations like the dock are the same locations that are used in Sharkula. Are these two storylines in the same universe now? Is there a sharksploitation film multiverse? These are the questions that need to be answered. The complaints I have in terms of production value are also basically the same as the ones I had with Sharkula. Too much stock footage, careless animation, cheesy flat acting. The puppet used in both movies looks basically the same as well. I wondered if the intro where the sharks eat the dinosaur had something to do with the two merging like Dracula does in Sharkula. Regardless, I don't know if this shark is meant to be the exact same shark as the one from the original, Jurassic Shark. That's not very clear. I do like the attempt to connect this film with its predecessor though, and I think that the painting was a good choice. Although in both movies that subplot just goes nowhere, I was hoping that they would tie up those loose ends, but maybe they'll do so in the third movie. Fingers crossed. Well, that's all for this video. Be sure to follow me on social media as they are all linked in my description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
The blue and green ones are my favorite kind, but I'll eat the colored ones from time to time. Cause Polos is life, 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 Polos is life. Sleep all night and then Polos is life.